Netflix, one of the earliest and most prominent online entertainment streaming services, has established its legitimacy through the distribution and popularity of a wide range of television series. During Netflix Geeked Week, they revealed a number of exciting new shows and movies that will be released in the near future. The most recent episode of Stranger Things was just recently made available, which has contributed to the platform's ever-increasing viewership. In this video, we are going to talk about 10 most viewed Netflix series. But before we continue, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for further updates. The genres of some Netflix shows range from action to suspense to romance to horror, and while all of them are entertaining, some of them are able to hold the attention of a larger audience than others. There is a diverse collection of shows that are among Netflix's most viewed English and non-English series. These shows have racked up billions of hours watched in their first 28 days on the platform, and some of these shows include Bridgerton, Stranger Things, and Squid Game, per Netflix. Number 10. Ozark, Season 4, 491 million hours. After delivering an enthralling third season, Ozark returned for a fourth and did not let fans down. The conclusion of many unresolved storylines in the show's fourth and final season brought a sense of satisfaction to a great number of viewers. Perhaps because it was overshadowed by other more spectacular shows, Ozark was able to avoid the decline that affects so many other television programs. Even though it was split into two parts and spread out over a period of 4 months, viewers were still engaged throughout the final season because it featured highs, lows, and emotional moments. Because of the consistency it maintained from beginning to end, millions of people felt compelled to watch the concluding season. Number 9. 13 Reasons Why, Season 2, 496 million hours. In 2017, a new book-to-TV series began to gain unexpected traction, particularly for its first season, and quickly became a trending topic online. When the series made its spectacular comeback, it was able to break numerous records for the streaming service Netflix. People have been renewing their Netflix subscriptions in anticipation of the second season of the series 13 Reasons Why, which features elements of both the thriller and the dramatic genres. It's possible that the show's ability to capture what it's like to be a teenager contributed to the fact that its audience grew during the second season and that it showed great promise for the future. The television program had a tremendously successful run at the optimal time, but after 4 seasons, its ratings began to decline, which ultimately led to its cancellation. Number 8. Inventing Anna, Season 1, 511 million hours. A new series that has just been released by Netflix is inspired by a real-life event. Vivian Kent, a journalist who investigates the story of the alleged German heiress Anna Delvey, is the protagonist of the film Inventing Anna. Even though it has only completed 1 season so far, Inventing Anna is evidence that the drama mystery subgenre of television is as strong as it has ever been and continues to be extremely captivating. There is a lot of potential for Inventing Anna to capture the dramatic story on TV because it has more than 500,000 hours of viewing time. Despite the fact that it is described as a limited series, it is not known whether or not the show will be continued in any way. In spite of this, the 9-part series is enjoyable to watch in its entirety. Number 7. The Witcher, Season 1, 541 million hours. The Witcher, which features Henry Cavill in the title role, is arguably one of the most successful fantasy television series ever produced. Even though the show does not adhere to the plot of the video game series that it is based on in its entirety, it still retains the same level of action and brutality as the video games. Because the first season was so successful, it has continued to make progress in the right direction. Even before the second season began airing in early 2022, the show had already been picked up for a third season after being renewed. Due to its captivating storyline, thrilling action, and outstanding acting performances, it has proven to be one of the best television shows to watch in its entirety in one sitting. Number 6. All of Us Are Dead, Season 1, 560 million hours. All of Us Are Dead is one of the few television series produced in a language other than English to reach the coveted number of viewers. The zombie apocalypse that takes place throughout the show takes place in a South Korean high school. The show has a lot of heroic moments, and it's very dramatic and tense. In terms of the number of people who have watched it, All of Us Are Dead is a phenomenal addition to the 500,000 club. According to Entertainment Weekly, the cast made the announcement during Netflix Geeked Week that the show would be back for a second season. As the new season builds its own reputation and follows great young characters as they navigate a high school experience that is more dangerous than most, it is likely to gain more traction than the previous season. Number 5. Lucifer, Season 5, 569 million hours. Lucifer is one television show that has been able to maintain its popularity over the years. Although the quality of many shows goes downhill as they continue to air, which can cause viewers to lose interest in the show over time, Lucifer actually garnered its most views with its 5th out of its 6 seasons, clocking 569 million hours watched during its 5th season. To add insult to injury, not only did it break records for Netflix's numbers, but it also surpassed Squid Game in 2021 as the show that was watched the most throughout the entire year. It may not be as innovative as some of the breakout hits on Netflix, but it has demonstrated that it is here to stay. Number 4. Stranger Things 3 to 582 million hours. One of the original series that has helped define Netflix's brand is Stranger Things, which has now returned for the 4th out of its planned 5 seasons. Stranger Things 3, released in 2019, took place during the summer of 1980 and featured the Hawkins children as well as the Upside Down. The 3rd season added even more confusion, and since then, the 4th season of Stranger Things has answered many questions that have been on fans' minds. The appeal of Stranger Things has not diminished, and the show has a chance to perform better than any of Netflix's top 10 original series in the first 28 days of its release. Number 3. Bridgerton, Season 2, 656 million hours. The much-anticipated 2nd season of Bridgerton premiered in March 2022, after having been delayed for quite some time. The unpredictable nature of one of the few shows on Netflix that has garnered viewership of more than 600 million hours can be attributed to the show's twists and turns. The British regal drama continued its examination of high society and the competition between siblings in a manner that captured the attention of millions of viewers. According to Deadline's report, the show's success led to its renewal for a 3rd and 4th season, indicating that it has the potential to set new highs for the number of viewers it attracts in the future. Number 2. Money Heist, Part 5, 792 million hours. Money Heist is a non-English television series that has only seemed to get better with time. It is captivating, intriguing, and captivating viewers. The 5th and final installment of the show was released toward the end of 2021, and it completely destroyed Netflix's viewership records by accumulating close to 800 million hours of watched content in its first month of availability. The show's dramatization of the Spanish economy and its unique take on the common heist plot device combined to create an outstanding series that is well worth viewing more than once. Number 1. Squid Game, Season 1, 1.6 billion hours. Due to a series of unforeseen developments, the Squid Game ended up being the most fascinating spectacle of 2021. Drama in the vein of the Saw and the Hunger Games that has accumulated over 1 billion hours of viewership. It was as difficult to avoid the show as it would have been to carve a shape into a yellow wafer with a needle. There are a lot of most-watched shows that are only separated by a few million views, but Squid Game made it their mission to absolutely decimate the competition and become Netflix's all-time most-streamed show. In addition to being utterly captivating and pleasurable to watch, the show's production and success tells the uplifting tale of an underdog who triumphs after a protracted struggle. Which of these series do you like the most? Do let us know in the comments section below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment saying I subscribed, and we will reply to everyone.